Welcome to the first episode of this so exciting series. So exciting, very exciting series.
We're excited you're here.
So excited I can't even talk.
To us, home is all about family, and our heritage is a big part of who we are. Our goal is to not only engrave our family history into our children's hearts, but into the walls of our new home during our biggest adventure yet. Join us as we travel back to our roots to seek inspiration, discover cultures that are in our blood, and source products to make our new house a home.
We're going to England!
That's right, we are going to England, and I'm so excited. That is where I come from.
Who's from England?
Daddy.
Yeah.
So I was very young, I had my upbringing there in England, but my family has always made it a part of who we are. We've always had like traditional English, holidays and meals. I really want our girls to just get all of it. We want them to just have all of it in the culture, the food, and in order to have the full English experience, you need to have some sort of experience with football. All right, I'll just put this right here as I announce where we are going. We are going to Manchester!
We are going to Manchester and we're absolutely over the moon thrilled.
Calm down, I need to calm down a bit.
Take it down. It wasn't so easy getting there. The night before our flight to England, we were packing. I looked down and I was like, Brad, we only have 3 passports. Lucy's passport never came in the mail.
We leave to England tomorrow, and as we were wrapping up some work, Hailey goes, wait, we don't have Lucy's passport, which we had to renew. We leave tomorrow. And I called them and they said, oh yeah, we haven't sent it out yet.
We're like, what the crap? We paid to get this expedited and we did it forever ago. Why is it not here? Anyway, I'm stress eating goldfish. So Brad calls the office and they're like, oh yeah, we have it here. We'll send it first thing in the morning. We're like,
it's like DC.
No, yeah, we're like, first off, that's the East Coast. We live in Utah, which is like West Coast, and
you can't overnight and make it in time. We had a flight at 6 p.m. leaving, so we had to be there at 3 p.m.
Yeah, oh my gosh, the whole thing was just nightmarish. That night, Brad is doing a million phone calls with all these different offices, finds out that you can actually go to either Denver or LA and go to the office to pick it up.
So I literally hopped on the internet, looked for the cheapest flights, and I booked it for the next day at 4 a.m. If not earlier. I had to be there earlier because of TSA and everything. I booked those flights and I was off. 4:15, made it to the airport. Can't believe I'm here doing this right now. So I arrived at the office and I see this sign. I'm the first one there. And I'm looking this up. There's not too much detail. I just know where the address is and I go. I was there before everyone arrived at work and there's a sign that says by appointment only.
And Brad did not have an appointment.
Because literally we found out a couple hours prior to the day prior. I had not slept at all and I couldn't sleep that night either. But anyway, I'm in this office and I see all these like officers go in, the TSA agents, and I'm like, hi, trying to get on their good side. Like I'm a good person, help me. All these other people come in. This one lady is hysterical and by me, and she's like freaking out. She has a trip in 2 weeks or 3 weeks it was, and she's freaking out, and I'm like getting worse.
You're like, my flight's today.
And she's like, well, at least we have an appointment, and I'm like,
and I don't have an appointment.
And I don't have an appointment. The doors open and I'm like shaking, giving the lady the papers and explaining my situation.
Well, and the reason why it was so stressful was the Manchester United game was our first day, like when we hit the ground. The day. It wasn't like, oh, we can come later. Like it would have knocked off our entire schedule.
It had to happen. There was no plan B and I'm there. And so anyway, long story short,
God is good. Brad got the passport.
I got the passport. I got it! Now I have to race home and then we'll get on a flight right now, hopefully an earlier flight, and then get on the flight to England. Not only, I just got chills because this is all working out so perfect. I just got on an earlier flight with Delta. It's just turned out so good. We were all shocked, and when I had it in my hand, I just could not believe it.
Stay together. Got lots of stuff.
Hey, across the street.
Across the street, you're doing great.
Where are we going?
We're going to England.
Horses.
Greta, where are we going? Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're riding it like a bull. How many hours are you running on, babe?
3 hours of sleep, like double blinking right now.
But he got the passport. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And now I'm gonna go on a 13-hour flight. Sleep. Hopefully
Yes.
these kids will sleep.
Yep. Starting to feel real.
Starting to feel real tired.
I'm straight shocked that we're on this flight right now because as of this morning, Lucy did not even have a passport. Brad is the hero of the day, running on 3 hours of sleep, but here we are, we made the flight, and we're so excited for an amazing trip. So we flew into London Heathrow and we had booked these train tickets to take a train up to Manchester, and it's like a charter train. We booked them ahead of time, like we had to be on that train before. Yeah. You know, we had to be there on time.
How's your anxiety listening to us right now? Because that's about what we were feeling. Yeah. Just constant like, oh, we've made it. Oh shoot, our train leaves soon. Running off. How do we get there? Oh, okay, running off.
Which we thought the train station was close to the airport train station, and it was not.
It wasn't.
And so it was just a fluster because we had so much luggage. 2 kids under the age of 5 with us. It was mayhem. At one point, we were trying to get on the train, but it was during the busy rush hour.
Yeah.
That I got the stroller on with Greta, and literally the door slammed into me and Lucy. I had like this black scuff on my arm, and we just look, and I'm like, bye, Brad.
I'm just watching Hailey. My door is like full. I'm like,
we're just like. He's like, get off in 4 stops,
Yeah.
like 4. And so we're like, okay, see you there. We're separated, which is so vulnerable for some reason, especially having these little kids and all this stuff with me.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, this is madness. We were getting on a train and the door shut between me and Brad, and it actually slammed on Lucy. So me and the girls got thrown in a train. We're hoping Brad gets on the next one. This is crazy, huh? Liz, that's nuts or what?
oh my word. I got ya.
Reunited.
Alright, let's get out of
Okay,
there.
let's go. I have skid marks on my arm where the door shut on us. Oh my god. And just when we thought that things couldn't get worse, the power went out in the tube. And so the lights were on, but none of the lifts work and none of the escalators work. Yeah. And so we're just like, well, we're just gonna have to walk up and down these escalators with all of our stuff and these little kids. And so luckily the first flight was downstairs and we were just like trudging everything down, but I swear escalators are way more awkward to go down than stairs. The escalators are shut down and we have all of our luggage.
That looks wonderful.
Honestly, the worst thing that could be happening right now.
Oh my word. Alright, here we go. This is awful. Hey. Just gonna slide mine down here. Do you know what? I'm just gonna slide all this down there.
You just look after your sister, okay?
Literally, what a start and a welcome home. Not all heroes wear capes. He's got us in.
Why not use contact us today?
There were so many people who didn't even skip a beat. They just helped us.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, brilliant. Thank you. Thank you so much.
It just spoke volumes about everyone in England that, you know, there weren't people just like pushing by trying to make their way. Like literally it was the people right in front of us and behind us that were so willing to help and grab our things. There was one flight of stairs that we were going up and Brad had his arms full of suitcases and I just left the stroller to take the girls up to Brad, and then I was gonna get the stroller. And I look back thinking that the stroller would be maybe getting stolen or something at the bottom of the stairs. And I kid you not, our stroller with all of these suitcases lodged in the bottom was just floating above the crowd. It was, the people right behind us just picked it up and it was just floating above a mass of people, and I swear we had angels with us that day. It was the most amazing experience. After they brought us our stuff, I just started crying. I don't know what it is. Whenever people do good deeds, I'm just like a blubbering mess. Whenever somebody helped us, I just started to cry.
After how many hours travelling?
I don't even know. Actually, it wasn't too bad.
It wasn't too bad.
It was just more hectic.
Finally made it to Manchester, and the girls are completely pumped out.
So then we got to Manchester finally in one piece, and it was time for the big game.
All right, we made it to Manchester, and I thought I'd bring the family to one of the most iconic venues in the United Kingdom. Here we go, showing you it. Old Trafford!
Old Trafford!
This is such a treat for us because Manchester United is Brad's favorite football team, so this is such a special day. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you right now?
12.
Can't believe this is happening. What the heck?
This is your opening. This is the girls seeing Old Trafford for the first time. You want to hold Mum's hand? Right, open your eyes.
Wow! It's massive! Wow, it's beautiful.
It's really nice.
So I'm standing here now looking at the pitch, and all the seats empty, which will be filled really soon. I mean, this is England. It's just the atmosphere here. You'll be able to hear it. It's palpable. I'm just like, my heart's racing. This is amazing right now. And I get to have my girls here with me too, and Hailey. This is just a dream come true. A dream come true in the theatre of dreams.
This is the same place that I watch on my TV at home.
That's right. It's like starting to click in her head now.
What was so sweet about it is that Lucy's whole life, she's been watching these football matches at home with Brad sitting in his lap,
like 4 in the
cheering
morning.
for them, yeah, getting up early to watch these matches.
Lucy, you look so cool.
For the first time, Brad and Lucy are going to be together in Old Trafford in the most iconic stadium, together cheering on the team live for a live game. Here we go, going into the party.
Sweet number 7, just getting the full experience here at United today.
Geez, don't touch it, don't touch. Oh. What the heck? Who is this? Oh my gosh!
You got a watch?
What in the world?
Now you can tell what time it is in the morning and not wake us up really early.
I can tell.
What is this right now?
Alright Lucy, what do we have here?
Watch.
Have a watch? What time is it?
Greta, can you say Manchester?
Can you say chicken?
How was the food? Delicious. Brad's trying so hard to act cool right now, but secretly he's freaking out down inside.
I literally can't believe we're here right now. All of you.
And with that around your neck.
Number 7. With a VIP pass. What is life right now? Not an orange.
It feels so good, it feels so good, it feels so good. Oh mama, gonna make my move. I'm all in, got nothing to lose. Oh mama, gonna shake it off. It ain't no thing, it ain't no thing. Oh mama, doing what I want. Gonna do.
Lucy and Greta were a little hesitant to meet Fred the Red. That was a funny part as well.
Yeah, they were so scared.
They're like, who's this? You're not a Disney character.
But then by the end, they were obsessed with him. Lucy's like, will Fred the Red be back? I want to meet him. I want to see him again. I want to hug him.
Yeah.
You say hi?
Give a high five.
Do you want me to take a picture? Yeah. Hey!
Silly. Are you helping out, Lucy? Hailey, I think this is the official. I mean, you've been a fan.
I've been a fan.
But I think this is going
Not
to be
by choice.
no. This. But I feel like this is going to be like the tipping point where you're going to become official.
It's so cool. The game hasn't started yet, and you can just feel the energy in the room. What's going on in here? Okay.
Come on, Lucy, you got to dance. And then the game started, and then we went out to the pitch, and Hailey got to experience her first Premier League match.
Yeah, here we go. What is happening? Down to the announcer, the players, the crowd. This is crazy.
You ready? Say, let's go!
Oh my god! It was crazy because Manchester United ended up beating Chelsea 4-0. Which
yeah.
like was just a dream come true for
Yeah.
us. It was such a fun game. We were on our toes the whole time, screaming. I think Greta was actually terrified
She didn't
the
know.
first time
Yeah.
that Manchester United scored because she was not expecting it to be that loud.
Got my girls here! First half, Lucy, what do you think? Huh? Do you like it?
Yeah.
Was it loud or quiet?
Wow.
It was super loud. Come back at half time.
Number 7 half-time. Did you enjoy the first 45?
Got desserts here.
I think so. What
did you get, Luce?
Ladies and gents, the foundation are in the room. It's on table 29.
And it's so cool there because you have all the people just chanting the songs and everything, and it's all in unison, and you can just hear it and feel it, and it is just such a cool experience. So thank you so much, Manchester United. Like, that was definitely an experience we'll never forget. Good luck, Charms, Greta and Lucy. Glory, glory, Man United. I don't think Hailey could have gotten a better match to watch.
That was insane! Oh my god, so good.
So good.
Good job, Luce. Amazing game.
Absolutely amazing.
Greta, what did you think?
She's ready for bed. Jet lag, but it was amazing.
Overall, it was just the most amazing first day in England. Such an incredible experience to have together as a family, especially because Lucy and Brad watch these Manchester United games together all the time. But it just made such a sweet experience for our family and for our kids to get a taste of true British culture. Someone had fun at the United game.
Lots of fun.
United.
And then this one woke up.
So that is a wrap for this week's episode. We are going to share a peek into what's happening in next week's episode right here.
Dad, you're so worse at driving. It's going.
Is that for you later? Oh man, you're gonna make it. When I was your age, I lived here.
This just doesn't look like England anymore. It looks like China.
But thank you so much for watching. Be
Thank
sure
you.
to leave us a comment and to follow along our journey on Instagram at Bradley Devine and at Hailey Devine. And we will see you guys next week.
Bye guys.